Hello out there, how goes it your way? Sheila the PA Doll Lady, and we are talking about Patty Play Pal and this absolutely awesome book, which is The Art of Patty Play Pal Dolls. And this book pretty much covers anything that you need to know about Patty. The author went really in detail about her body, her hair, the eyes, everything. So thank you, Jennifer A.H. Cohn, Rita, and Pauline. So those are the authors of this book, and they've done an extensive amount of research on these girls that we're discussing today. The information that you find online is to be supplemented with the information that you can find in the book, because they're like Google Lens does not do this girl's justice. It can show you, or it can tell you that it's like a Patty Play Pal, but it will not tell you the the intricacies of the girls. So for that reason, I still want to have the books when it comes to things that I'm just not 100% sure. Obviously, you can also go to your Facebook groups, and every doll seems to have a fan base, and every fan base knows a lot about the girls. However, when you have a book, it is a quick go-to source, and you can just, you know, get your information quickly. So I want to share three girls that I have with me. These girls came from the Miss Sue collection, Miss Sue Lloyd. She is a West Virginia, was an avid collector of dolls up till recently. She has given us the ability to get her collection back out into the market, which is absolutely awesome. Her daughter contacted me, and we went out and purchased her collection as her health no longer allows her to do what she loves. So she took very, very good care of her girls. And she would even like reroot some of the girls. And by reroot, I mean that she would do their hair. I don't believe that these girls are rerooted, but I do have some of her other dolls that she just did amazing jobs. She also was a seamstress by trade, so she would make the outfits for some of her girls. So we were blessed with a very clean, beautiful collection. I buy collections from all across the East Coast. I will travel depending on how large of a collection is available, and if I think I can rehome the collection, I will gladly, rent a truck and go and pick them up. The bigger girls tend to be my go-to, because sometimes I worry that if certain people don't get to them fast enough, I don't want them to end at a Goodwill or a landfill or something like that. So it just so happens that I am three collections in for 2026, and I think no, my middle collection. So my first collection was the beginning of February, and I cleaned out a lot of Peter Play Pals, Patties, and a lot of the bigger dolls for that collection. My second collection was more medium size dolls, but rare dolls in there as well. And then as I was working on my second collection, I got a phone call about the Patty collection being available. And they sent me some really nice photos. I was talking with her daughter, who was really working hard to try to find a home for her collection. And I looked at the photos and I was like, absolutely, yes, please give me the price. And if I can work it, I will go and get them. I am in Pennsylvania, and these girls were in West Virginia. But the photos were so beautiful and showed the care that was given to these girls for however many years they've been. Each doll was not in there for 30 years, but at varying stages, one may have been there longer and whatever, but she had been an avid collector for 30 years, and you could see the love. Like, look at how clean this girl is. Absolutely clean. Her dress is pressed. There's no dust whatsoever on her. And she's been in that collection, for a while. She has her original shoes. Her hair has zero dust to it. Like there's just nothing, like absolutely nothing out of place with these girls. They might have a little bit of dust in their, between their fingertips, but geez Louise, if you're gonna be a collector, it's gonna take a lot not to have your girls, look absolutely pristine. So this girl here is one of our brunettes. She, honestly, she looks like she has a little bit of reddish to her hair. I see that her bangs go all the way to about half her head, and these bangs are kind of curly. She looks to me to be a factory. She's not rerooted. I do have one here that I think is rerooted, but I don't believe this one is. She has beautiful hair, curly bangs, beautiful, crispy, clean eyes. Her eyelashes, let me see. Her eyelashes look pristine. There's nothing, no missing eyelashes. They open and close. And she does have one of her dresses. Just absolutely clean. Her shoes are original. And I'll give you, I don't know how to put the camera far. Oop, sorry guys. I don't know how to put the camera far enough so that you can see more of her. Sorry about that. So, just completely clean. So that is a brunette with curly bangs. I had to go and pull out my Patty book because I was looking at the one girl and I'm questioning stuff about it. And here's the thing. Sometimes you could go online and get a quick answer, and then sometimes you go online on certain forums and then you come out more confused than when you went on. So thankfully, I don't know, I think it might have been in my New Jersey collection. This book was just tossed in. They were like, yeah, just take it or whatever. So thank God that I got that, because it answered a lot of questions to my one doll that I will show shortly. I have another dark-haired Patty here. Look at her beautiful dress. I'm not sure that, I don't think that this is an original Patty dress. I think this might be a remake. It just looks so crispy, clean. I'm pretty sure that this is a remake that was remade for her. I don't see any of the usual like stickers anywhere or whatever, but I will make sure before I list her that I 100% know for sure if this is a remake or not. I do have a lot of original dresses that will that will be added to the store, and as I was researching something else about Patty, I ended up finding out that some of her dresses are a lot more rare than others. I was not privy to that before. So yeah, this definitely has to be a remake. She even has her same exact bow and everything. So I'm gonna say that this was probably a talent type of dress where it was made for her to look similar to her original ones. But again, I will go ahead and check just to make sure. The book does a very good job at showing the buttons and everything that were original to her dresses and that kind of stuff. So I should be able to tell rather quickly. So this is a dark one, a dark-haired one, and she has the straight bangs and clean eyes. Let me see. Your lashes look good. Yep. Her lashes look good. She is strong, and that means that she's all put together, but she feels like she can use a tighter restring to me. She would still be able to, like, if you put her on a stand, she will display nicely, and she can stand up against the wall type of ordeal, but I feel like she might she might benefit from a tighter restringing. But her dress is beautiful. Her hair looks so nice. And it looks like she may have had a mommy haircut at some point because her hair is kind of like a little choppy in the back. So might have been one of those, mommy haircuts type of situations. Oh, she has a little bracelet and it says handmade. So I'm thinking it might be that her dress was handmade. So there's that one. Now, on this book, as I was trying to research why my other girl had, one of the girls that I have just had like kind of strange eyes. And I thought maybe it was like rust or something. And here on this page, they have covered that on very rare instances, Patty Play Pal actually came with red eyelashes. So I did not know that. That was new to me. So there was nothing wrong with my girl. She just has the rare red eyelashes. Another thing that I was researching as I'm delving into the research of her is I'm looking for the hairstyles. And the hairstyles are covered in this book as well. They came with various different hairstyles, some with the bangs, some have no hair bangs, some have curly frizzies in the front, some don't. And so they cover that very much in the book. They also cover the dresses and the kind of dresses that the girls came with. And my girl happens to have this one. So that dress is under the rare outfits. My girl just happens to have that one, and it's you could tell that it's aged. I've seen a repro. It doesn't look the same. It doesn't feel the same. This one is more like a suede kind of feeling. Velvet, I guess is what they call it. Velvet jumpers. So she hits 3 different marks on the rarity. She does need to get restrung. And by that I mean that she needs to have the stringing to her redone so that she can, display correctly because her head tilts to the side. So what I'm showing you here is an original velvet type of dress. Her t-shirt or her little lace, whatever thing is called, is also seems to be original as well. Her eyes, which that's why I was looking to see like what happened, like what is wrong with her eyes. There's nothing wrong with her eyes. They look a little rusty to me, but they're called like it's like a wine type of color, or it's like a light brown / rusty type of color to me. And that is that she just happens to be one of the rare ones that has those lashes. I've never seen it before. So, and she also happens, I debated for a minute because the lighting in the house kind of looks like she's a little darker blonde. But when we take her outside, she is the platinum blonde. So I'm like, holy smokes, she is the grail of all grails. She has the red eyelashes, she has the platinum, she has the rare outfit that goes with her. So she has a lot going for her. She does have a couple like imperfections, like she has a couple marks on her arm. Her hair just looks stunning though, and she does have like that pullback side, which means like this little side here, if you bring it up, it's meant to this is meant to go up in a ponytail and then the rest goes down. So she is the winner of the crew when it comes to the Patty Play Pals that I've found in this collection thus far. I did reach out to the original owner, and I asked for some input to see, okay, am I correct that she is a red lash, platinum blonde Patty Play Pal? However, that day was not a good health day, so we cannot confirm that. But once I got into the book and really started digging into the research of the book, I'm pretty certain that she is in fact what I thought she was, which her shoes, well, these shoes, These shoes are not in good shape, but I do have other Patty Play Pal shoes that are in the box of clothing that I have that's extra. So I'm going to go ahead and replace those shoes with shoes that are okay. I don't think her socks, yeah, her socks do not look original to me. So that is one thing that is not original, but everything else on her is like, 9 out of 10 situation with some play marks to go along. I do think that at one point she had like a rubber band or something that kind of started to melt in her hair. So she has a little bit of residue on the one side. So I will try to condition her hair and see if I can get it perfectly done. Or maybe I will just leave it alone and let the new owner, take care of it. So she has not she is not in my store yet. And the reason that she's not in my store is because I was really struggling with her eyes, and then I was really struggling with the hair color, because if I'm outside, she's a platinum. If I'm inside, she's a little bit less than a platinum. So I just wasn't 100% sure. So I wanted to make sure before I go ahead and put her in the store as to what she is. But Patties came in all kind of different face molds, so some of them do not look like each other. I believe that this one might be one of the earlier ones. Um, I can, I could be wrong, but I'm sure a Patty person will definitely let me know. But I think that she has, just from the book and everything that they've said on there, her lips do not. Now, her lips don't look to be remade, I don't think. I can't 100% tell, but her lips look really nice and her face color looks really nice. The only thing that had me thrown off was those lashes being a different color. It just kind of had me thinking, what is that? Like, why does she look like that? So it just happens to be that she is perfectly rare and she looks a little bit different than what we're used to. That's what it means. Thankfully, the book was of much help, and we will get her all sorted out and get her into the store within the next week or so. I do like to take a few photographs with them when I have them here, because a lot of these girls do not come to the market for decades, like long time between one person getting them. Like, these girls go into a collection and they're not being left go unless the person has crossed or the person no longer is able to just take care of themselves and their dolls. And that was the exact same case on both of them that I came up with. This one, she's just not able to take care of them like she used to. And the other platinum one that I received was because the lady had passed and she had made it all the way to the end of her lifetime. She was like, I'm not leaving these patties go until I go. And that's what happened. So I got the first one because New Jersey. And then I just got this one because she could no longer take care of them and that kind of stuff. So these girls are seen and not seen for the next 30 years. For that reason, I wanted to make the recording so that we can all enjoy it and that we could all learn about them and that we could all actually see them, because I may not see another one for God knows how long. And it's really amazing to actually have had one that came through the beginning of February. And then here we are, March, exactly 1 month out, and I got my hands on another, and kind of like by mistake. Like, I seen the other dolls and that kind of stuff, and I was really excited. I mean, the collection as a whole was just like, it was beautiful. The collection as a whole is beautiful, not was, is beautiful. And I already sent one of the dolls home. The posing cricket was in my store for 24 hours, I think, and out the door she went. I did find another posing cricket that has been customized with stunning hair, and she's in the shop as well. So We have a lot of beautiful, beautiful dolls coming that usually don't appear but every few decades. Um, so hopefully we continue with this lucky streak that we have going on, and we continue to find more of these absolutely beautiful girls that, I know some people say doll collecting is dead. I disagree. I disagree. That cannot be further from my experience. When you put something in the store and it only takes a few hours for them to just start going, doll collecting maybe in your community might be dead, but doll collecting as a whole is absolutely alive and well. We are a small community, but we are a mighty community. So if you know anyone that is looking to have someone, buy out their collection and that kind of stuff, that is what I do. That is what I specialize in. We buy and transition collections from one person to the next. And we travel on the East Coast. And, if we have to travel somewhere else, we'll do that as well. My store consists of, I'm PA Doll Lady here, and I've been on eBay for about 4 years. 4 years, and I'm going on my third full-time year in April. And my store pretty much consists of dolls. So I know that the doll collecting community is alive and well, because there's no way that you could make a full-time living if that was not the case. So I disagree. The hobby is not dead. It has spread across different countries. It has spread across the country, but the hobby as a whole is very much alive and well. And we're out here and we are able and ready to pick up collections that are ready to go to their new homes. So if you need us for your collection that you're downsizing or something like that, reach out to me. I'm on Facebook as PA Doll Lady on Facebook. You could see the girls that are coming in. You could see the upcoming inventory that's going to be heading into my eBay store and that kind of thing. I'm usually more accessible on Messenger than I am via emails and all that stuff, because sometimes my phone is just bombarded and I just quickly, allot an hour or so to respond to everybody, and then I'm off to running my business, because it is a full-time business. So anyways, I hope you have learned something, and I will catch you on the next one.